Hello friend, and welcome back to Torches Yoga and Mindfulness. I'm Lauren and I'll be your coach. So today I wanted to share with you a guided meditation to connect with our natural world. Sometimes it can seem like we're so disconnected from the natural world with all the technology we have, but that doesn't have to be the case, and we can choose a balance of both. Technology does have its beneficial impacts. We're more paperless than ever, conserving those precious natural resources. And information is more accessible and widespread, changing lives. But always making ourselves available, always being tuned in to the chime of notifications, that comes with its own cost if we don't self-regulate its presence in our lives. Studies are now showing how social media has increased our stress and anxiety. It disrupts our circadian rhythm, our sleep patterns, making it more difficult for us to regulate our emotions. And it has actually led to more people reporting feeling lonelier than ever. Even when we aren't actively on a device, it still has an impact on us. We're worried about if we're missing out. We're comparing ourselves to some aesthetic an influencer has created. With each thumb flick, there's a constant barrage of new information and new stories. And this has been proven to increase cognitive fatigue, reducing our ability to be able to focus on any one task. And it also affects us on a chemical level. With the constant barrage of likes and reinforcing viewpoints, it gives our brain this rush of dopamine that'll keep you turning back to your phone time and time again, chasing that dopamine. So if we do try to start to pull away, we're fighting this internal battle. The good news is we can get back on track with mindful living and balance. When you do go to pick up the phone or device, stopping for just a moment and asking yourself if you've got a direct reason for using your phone or the device right now. Take back that control. Maybe you'll find you were just mindlessly going to the device and you'll set it back down. If we don't have that clear and present objective with it right now. And maybe we find we've now created space and time for some relaxation or creativity. With today's guided meditation, I hope to help you reinvigorate your connection with the natural world. And I say reinvigorate because we're never truly disconnected from the natural world. We're just as much a part of it as the plants outside our window. If you have an outside space that you enjoy and the weather's nice, I definitely encourage you to spend your time for this guided meditation out there. But you can most certainly connect with the natural world from indoors. And of course, I've got some tools and items that I would incorporate into my practice to help bring in the 5 elements that we'll work with today: earth, air, water, fire, and ether, or spirit. So starting off with water, a little fun fact, a little FF for you. Did you know our bodies are made up of 60% water? More than half water. So make sure you stay hydrated. For this meditation, if you happen to have a fish tank in your home or even a little tabletop fountain, you want to sit near it for this practice, that would be absolutely wonderful. Or you could just do a nice little cup of water or a bottle of water so that you can take a sip or wet your fingers. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. If you can sit outside by a natural body of water, bonus points for sure. Next, for the earth element, I do have a bit of sand, but she's over here on our other little altar. Got a little sand art I made representing the earth there. But we've also got stones like malachite and moss agate. Those are wonderful ones to bring in for those earth's energies. You could certainly, if you have them on hand, bring in some flowers or even just a nice picture or photo of some landscape. Then next, to work with the air element, we want to work with stones and herbs that are associated with our thoughts and our breath. So a good choice for that is going to be amethyst and lapis, as well as clear quartz. Remember, that's our clarity of thought. And then herbs and incense, we want to use those bright aromatic ones. You might like to pick either lavender, sage, rosemary. For incense or oil, I would choose a frankincense. And then we have our fire element. So here I've got a little lantern that I could light up. You could certainly use a candle, If you can't burn in the space you're in, you can incorporate bright colors. And if it's an herb that's spicy, that's probably a good bet for a representation of the sun and fire. Cinnamon and clove and peppers are wonderful spice representations of the sun and fire element. And then flowers like sunflowers, calendula, any of those really bright flowers are going to be a good choice there. I've got some orange and red beads here that I might incorporate into my practice. And then we have the fifth element, ether or spirit. So what we choose here to represent for ether or spirit may look different for everybody, and that is absolutely perfect. Maybe you decide a cross represents your spirit and your spirituality, or a pentacle charm. Anything that represents that higher self and that higher divine power is a perfect choice here. If you want to use an oil or an incense for this element, I would recommend a frankincense, myrrh, and sandalwood. Those really help us connect to that higher being. Okay, so ready for our meditation. As you're ready, please find yourself in a comfortable seated position. If you are in a chair, I encourage you to place your feet flat on the floor to get that grounding energy. Before we get started here, I'm gonna light up my lantern. A little bit too much fire energy. There we go. All right, we're ready. Let's take a few deep breaths to get ourselves relaxed. Deep inhale, feeling the chest or abdominals expanding to welcome in the fresh oxygen. Allow the exhale to be even deeper than the inhale, feeling a wave of relaxation starting at the crown of your head, working down through your brow, jaw, and neck. Deep inhale, and on this exhale, allow the wave of relaxation to continue its slow journey down your person, the shoulders, chest, ribs, and solar plexus relaxing. One more deep inhale, letting this exhale be the longest one yet, taking that relaxation through your hips, thighs, knees, calves, and feet. As you slip into this relaxed state, let the breath come back to its natural, effortless rhythm. Each breath bringing you deeper into this relaxed state. Imagine a white light beaming down from way up in the atmosphere through the vast sky, entering through the crown of your head. See this white light gently pouring into your entire being, filling your mind, coursing down along your spine, into the abdomen, hips, and thighs, continuing down through the legs into the feet. Now see this white beam light still reaching from the cosmos down through your being and flowing out like roots from the bottom of your feet, reaching deep into the earth's crust, connecting you to the very heart of the earth. With this connection, allow yourself to honor and align with the energies of the 5 elements. I honor and connect with water. As the blood flows in my veins, we are one. Feel the cool flow of water within you, moving and nourishing like the rivers that carve through the earth. I honor and connect with the earth. As I am of flesh and bone, we are one. Feel the steady, grounding energy of the earth beneath you, supporting and nurturing you like the soil that holds the roots of every tree. I honor and connect with the air. As I am of breath and thought, we are one. Feel the lightness of the air moving through your body with each breath, carrying clarity and fresh ideas like the winds that dance through the trees. I honor and connect with the fire. As I have a passionate soul, we are one. Feel the warmth of the sun on your skin, igniting your inner light like the flame that burns within every living being, bringing energy and transformation. I honor and connect with ether and spirit. As I am of consciousness and vitality, I am one with all. Feel the expansive, boundless energy of the universe flowing through you, connecting you to the stars, to the cosmos, to all that is. As you sit in this space of deep connection, remember, you are never truly disconnected from nature. You are the earth, the water, the air, the fire, and the spirit. All are alive within you, with each breath, every thought, every heartbeat. Feel the profound unity between yourself and the natural world. Let this connection guide you, nourish you, and remind you that you are part of the greater whole, always supported by the elements. Before we depart this state, let's take an extra moment to share some gratitude for the elements, appreciation for creation, appreciation for their resilient support. As you're ready, friend, let's take a couple deep breaths and bring our attention back to the present moment. Feel the air of the room, the temperature upon your skin. Maybe welcome a little bit of movement back into the body, wiggling the fingers and toes. But let's take a moment here before we fully come back to honor the power of this connection. And as you're ready, gently flutter the eyes open, letting light come back in. Come back to this space with me. How was that? How did you feel? Did you feel like you had any blocks connecting with any of the elements? If you did and that's something you'd like to talk about, please feel free to reach out. That's what I'm here for. I hope this meditation today helped you embody your own natural self and helped you reconnect with your roots. Thank you for allowing me to guide you today. Stay present, stay kind to yourself, and I'll see you soon. Bye, friend.